It's a 2-point game. Lytle to inbounds. Finds Hopkins. Hopkins going to be fouled by Perez. And she'll be going to the line. Well, Chastity Hopkins, who averages just 9.2 minutes a game this season and 2.1 points a game, is a good free throw shooter, 14 of 20 on the season. That's 70%. Hopkins 0 of 2 from the field today, and she has not attempted a free throw. Swarthmore as a team, 4 of 10 from the charity stripe. The first one is short. It's the 10th foul, by the way, in the Green Terror, so it'll be 2 automatically. Well, either way, it's going to be a one-possession game with 9.7 seconds remaining. McDaniel's got life. Hopkins with some noise in the background from the crowd. The second, no good. Wingerd with the rebound. Davis has it, streaking down the near sideline. Davis finds Nichols. 3 seconds. Nichols layup good! 1.3 seconds remaining. Tied up at 49. And that'll do it. We're going to overtime. Lindsey Nichols. And we do have a timeout on the floor. Before the game clock expired, they're saying Lindsey Nichols got on through some traffic in the paint and off the window and in right in front of the glass. Lindsey Nichols ties up the game at 49. For Nichols, she's got 12 this afternoon. And there is going to be time put back on the clock. I believe it was 1.3 seconds on the game clock when it stopped, and it will be reset to 1.3. So there is an opportunity for Swarthmore to maybe take this in regulation. Coach Renee DeVarney is drawing it up for the 5 players who are to come on the court. 5 of the 8 players who are able to play right now for Swarthmore. Or check that, 5 of 7, as L. Larson has fouled out. The game high score with 18. What an exciting game this has been. Back and forth, and McDaniel crawled back from a deficit in the last minute of play. 1.3 seconds. O'Neal to inbounds. She can move side to side. A long toss down the court, over the head of Hopkins, and no one touched it. It went out of bounds. McDaniel will inbounds on the baseline. 1.3 seconds remaining. Wingerd and McMaster want to come in the game, and there is plenty of time for a pass in and a quick shot or a throw up to the hoop for maybe Wingerd, and we have a timeout on the floor. Well, everything that Swarthmore didn't want to do just happened, as Lytle threw a long pass down to Hopkins on the near sideline. It went over her head out of bounds. Nobody touched it. And boy, oh boy, McDaniel's now got a chance to take this one in regulation after tying it up with 1.3 seconds left on a Nichols layup. Well, talk about an exciting game. Swarthmore, if they fall in this one, the playoff hopes are all but over. To go to 7-9 if they lose this one in conference play. If Gettysburg or Muhlenberg were to win today, that would eliminate them. Or check that, if both of them were to win today, that would eliminate them. Well, we have the men following, but that's not what we're looking at right now. Inbounds pass, it'll be McMaster. Look for Wingerd, maybe Perez. Perez, they'll roll around. Inbounds, McMaster finds Wingerd. Turnaround jumper, glass it in! McDaniel wins! McDaniel wins! Emma Wingerd with the turnaround jumper off the glass and in. And the Green Terror score 4 points in the last 1.3 seconds to win 51-49. Holy Toledo, here from the Gill Center, the McDaniel women get the win. They come back from a 6-point deficit late in the second half. Nichols ties it up, and then Emma Wingerd looked like she was trapped underneath the basket and with barely any time left on the clock, just threw one up there, used the glass to her advantage, and she finishes with 10 points. Well, you can't ask for a better finish than that for the McDaniel woman. We'll see if the men can follow it up, as that just took everyone's breath away here in this building. Somehow, some way, McDaniel scores 6 points in the last 15 seconds of this game.